Time is running out for him. The gates of Royal Lodge have sheltered Andrew for over 20 years. 30 rooms, staff who knew every habit, rituals that never changed. But now the walls are closing in and the calendar is ticking toward a date that no amount of television, horseback riding, or distractions can delay. According to sources close to the situation, Andrew has been given a firm deadline. Next year, that is when the keys will be handed over. That is when the life he's been clinging to will finally end. And what is he doing in response? Almost nothing. At least nothing that shows a plan or acceptance. Rides in the rain, he watches hours of television, he stays indoors, he doesn't go out to dinner, he doesn't see friends, though few remain. One biographer described him as abandoned, another called him embittered, both fit. But this moment is different from all the others in recent years. This is no longer speculation. This is no rumor that might fade. This is a countdown. Royal Lodge is being taken away, and Andrew knows it. The question is whether he is preparing or simply pretending the end isn't coming. Right now, all signs point to the latter. He hasn't been seen looking at new properties. No photos show him inspecting alternatives. No public acknowledgement suggests he's readying for a transition. He continues what he has always done: watch TV, ride horses, stay out of sight, and wait. But wait for what? That remains unclear. There will be no sudden reversal, no royal announcement saving him. The decision is final, and the clock is running. What we're witnessing now is not a strategic retreat, it's a slow unraveling. A man whose identity was built on status and privilege is now stripped of both, refusing to face reality. Royal Lodge isn't just a house, it is the last symbol of the life he once had. A life where he mattered, a life where people came to him, and now nobody does. The detail keeps recurring: nobody visits. Not friends, not colleagues, not the social circle that surrounded him when he was considered useful. People left because staying became too costly, too risky, too uncomfortable. A mansion that once buzzed with guests and staff is now quiet. All that remains is a man on a couch flipping channels trying to fill the hours, but hours stretch endlessly and the move draws nearer. A routine has taken hold. Ride sometimes in sun, sometimes in pouring rain, alone except for a groom. Turn on the television. Eat meals prepared by staff, occasionally golf or shoot if the mood strikes. But no dinners out, no social life, no London clubs. And silence. The kind of silence that comes when calls stop, invitations vanish, and the phone never rings. Even family gatherings have become awkward. He attended his granddaughter's christening earlier this year but left before the post-ceremony meal. A simple family gathering, yet he was absent. Was it by choice? Possibly. But it could also reflect that his presence made others uncomfortable or that he wasn't even invited. Either way, the result is the same: absence speaks louder than words. What we are seeing isn't just isolation, it's rejection. The royal family has moved on, the public has moved on, even defenders have grown silent, and Andrew remains in a house that is too large with too much time and no plan for what comes next. The move is slated for next year. Some reports suggest a smaller property within Windsor Estate, others hint at something even more modest. But wherever he ends up, it will not be Royal Lodge, and that matters. Royal Lodge was the last place he could pretend the old life existed, the last place he had control, the last place routines felt familiar. Once he leaves, there is no going back. And the question lingers: does he understand that? Has he accepted it, or is he still clinging to hope that it might all blow over? The couch potato label isn't just a jab, it's a diagnosis. It describes a man who has stopped moving forward, not building a new life, not planning for the future, just waiting for each day to end so the next can begin. And that is what makes this moment so revealing. Stripped of titles, reputation, friendships, and purpose, what is left? For Andrew right now, it's Royal Lodge. Soon, even that will be gone. The reporting suggests he will move to a smaller house, one that requires less upkeep and fewer staff. But a smaller house does not solve the deeper problem: the shrinking size of his life. Writing, TV, and isolation hardly require 30 rooms. Once in a smaller property, the reality will hit even harder. The life he once had is truly over. Sources describe a man who feels abandoned, bitter, and bewildered at why the world has turned away. The answer is simple: people left because he left them no choice. Associations with scandal, controversial interviews, and a pattern of rule-breaking behavior made staying impossible. One by one, people left, the house emptied, and now he sits on a couch flipping channels, filling hours that remain indifferent to him. The move is coming next year, and it will mark the final chapter of a story unfolding slowly over years. Royal Lodge isn't just a house, it's a symbol of status, privilege, and a life that no longer exists. Once he walks out those gates for the last time, there will be no illusion, no 30-room mansion, no devoted staff, no hope of returning to what was. Just a smaller house, a quieter life, and hours of television to fill the emptiness. This is the endgame, closer than he wants to admit. So what comes next? Will Andrew accept the move quietly or cling to Royal Lodge and familiar routines until the last moment? Once he's gone, is there any chance of rebuilding his life meaningfully, or is this final act already written? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you see a path forward, or is this truly the end? And if this story shocked you, subscribe and ring the bell for more exclusive royal updates.